Obviously, the language barrier there didn't allow a little back and forth, but nonetheless, Richardson still said a lot, and he's very confident.
Yeah,
he's very confident in his abilities.
Yeah, he is. I mean, this fight ordered by the IBF. It's a final eliminator for the world title. So, the winner of this fight will fight the winner of SUBRIEL Matias against Liam Paro, another great fight on June the 15th. And Richardson talks a great game, but this guy has pedigree. He's from the same kind of team as SHAKUR and Devin, Haney and all those guys. He has the same kind of ability. Lemos is just super tough, really raw. He's a big puncher, 29-0 against 17-0. And this fight for Richardson is an opportunity to really make a statement. And he's calling out Devin, he's calling out Ryan, he's calling out TEÓFIMO. He wants those fights, and he's good enough to be in those fights. But first, he must come through a tough test on Saturday.
He is calling the Devin Haney's, and I know he wasn't too happy with who Devin Haney has fought in Regis Prograis and who he's fighting in Ryan Garcia, but he wants that fight. He believes that he can defeat that he's at the top of that 140 division.
I think it's very difficult to question the CV of Devin Haney. He boxed Kambosos in Australia, he boxed Lomachenko, he went up and fought Regis, now he's fighting Ryan. But before that, it's very difficult to match these guys. And coming through, it was difficult for Devin to get those big tests. He did step up against Jojo Diaz and Jorge Linares. I think Devin's been, fighting tough for a long time, but Hitchens has got that, I like his edge. Yeah. I think you should speak up like that. If you believe it, you should speak it. And but to land those fights with the likes of TEÓFIMO, that you've got to go out and make statement performances. You've got to grab the attention of the boxing fans and the public, and he has a chance to do that on Saturday.
Obviously, with other fighters, that sometimes promotional companies get in the way, but you have a good relationship with Devin Haney. I know he. You think it's a possibility to see that fight down the line? Pretty sure.
Devin, we got one fight working with Devin now with Ryan Garcia coming up. Beyond that, who knows? We'd love to carry on working with him. We've been for him for a big part of his career. But, 140 pounds, we also have SUBRIEL Matias, the IBF world champion. We have Liam Paro. We have Regis Prograis. We have Dalton Smith. We have Jack Catterall fighting Josh Taylor. So we have so much depth in the division that, it would make sense for Devin to hang around. And I think that free agency is an important strategy if it goes right for you. If it goes wrong, it's horrific and you're kind of left with nothing. But, the opportunity is there for Devin to maybe fight TEÓFIMO on Top Rank, maybe fight SHAKUR on Top Rank, maybe fight Tank on PBC, maybe fight SUBRIEL Matias on Matchroom. So, I think he's in a great spot, but first he must come through Ryan Garcia.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned SUBRIEL Matias. This is an IBF eliminator, yes. and that would be a great fight.
Yeah,
that would be.
SUBRIEL fights in Puerto Rico coming up on June 15th. Tough fight against Liam Paro, but this fight is a fight with Hitchens that could work really well in New York. Obviously Hitchens is from Brooklyn. There's a massive Puerto Rican community in New York as well. So, but listen, Liam Paro is everyone's talking about Matias as this real bogeyman of the division. Yeah. But Liam Paro can fight, and he's up for the challenge there. And if Richardson comes through, he's going to be mandatory for the winner.